Where is he?
Feels weird, doesn't it? It's like you're missing a leg or
He
something.
will be coming though.
Oh, he'll be coming alright. He'll be coming like a fucking bear right now.
Come for Christmas.
Is that the problem?
Coming too much. That's why he's not here.
I wonder what is he doing?
Where is the wee baldy bastard?
Get a message for him.
Oh, come on!
Where is the wee
I'm
freak?
here. Where's the legend?
So he's got to text. He sent a text early. No, early, but late bells, wasn't it?
What was that wee hang on your lip there, mate?
Did you clock it?
There's water there, mate. Have a drink.
Clock it?
What have you been up to this morning? What was that?
Can't tell you, mate.
Wait,
Can't
hang
tell
on
you.
the lip. By the way, just before we start to get here, I've had have I been last every time on this coupon?
You're not well last week though, mate.
I did miss a
I
thing
was
about
rubbish last week.
I get 0 points.
only that weirdo Derek would get 3 points out of last week, mate.
What was he picking last
Who
week?
did he pick?
Celtic wrong, I think you got all the rest right.
He got everything else right, bar Celtic.
Celtic.
3 points he's got.
Killed us if I picked recently with the points.
I know.
They just sort of go to guaranteed Damon Rangers 2 points, but it's not been happening.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
What was it you said about him? This sums up his brain, innit? Like last week. This shows the one before Christmas and he wears
Aye.
a fucking black hoodie.
All black.
To be fair, I broke my Christmas jumper, but I've left it in the motor.
Oh, have you?
Aye. Wee bit gutted.
I can't wait for the Secret Santa.
Is yours
Aye.
good?
No bad, I've got you. Just
What did you think of the Secret Santa gifts on? Did you watch the podcast this week?
Aye.
Who was your favourite?
What were they again?
Big Kev had the t-shirt and the skirt.
Kev's was the best.
Good, wasn't it?
Aye.
He actually he does suit a leather skirt, doesn't
It actually looked good on his jeans, didn't it? It looked like Kev had just turned up. Didn't it? I thought he looked alright.
Kev, didn't he?
He's all set for Christmas.
Oh, my missus done
I've not got a
everything.
present in yet.
I was running about the fort last night to fucking 9:30. You still think no got enough in it? Do you get that?
Aye. But my wife, to be fair, bought all the presents. They're all wrapped, everything. She's had them.
So you didn't do
organised for
any?
agent. No.
What a woman.
What,
And she's gorgeous as well.
Yo, aye. Do you have you got your food in now? Do you get it in early, the food?
I've got. Aye. But
You do the
put all
cooking, don't you?
Aye.
He's
They
good
put
at
all the dates up to Boxing Day anyway, so.
Does your dad still do that?
Stuffy sim.
Lie on the table pretending to be a turkey and use a stuffer?
Every year.
What, is that an orange or a lemon in his mouth? Or an apple?
A golf ball.
Soak.
Who ties him up?
I'm going to Dundee, mate, so we're in the food. But I've got the fear. My mum's like, we're making chilli as well. I'm like, no one wants chilli
No.
on fucking Christmas. Chilli! Fucking Christmas Day!
No, to her to
Fucking
stay
Mexican night on Christmas Day, mate.
Tell her to stay in her bed for the
We'll
day.
make stovies, we'll make chilli. I'm like, ah.
She's over fighting
My
it.
missus is a snob as well, so she's like, what the fuck, man?
Over fighting it, mate.
Nah, you've changed.
Do you think
Well.
I do feel bad, mate, but
Nah, come on.
I've not got a present in.
you've no money either.
So I need to wait.
Would you tap him, Paddy?
What you want?
Am I spending? I'll get 100 each for you, 300.
I've no money either.
Have you not?
No,
I need to go in there. But I think,
Never.
I'm sure. Aye, right, yeah. I'm sure that before Christmas, I'm sure every December you get paid earlier. I'm sure you do. I don't like to say it to the boss, but I do. You get paid earlier.
What, who do you need to buy for this year?
Just my man, dad. Just my man, dad.
Right?
Nobody else.
And what
But
you
I
think
don't
about
know what
getting
to get him. I was going to get him like a sort of secret night away.
Secret?
Not a secret night away, but like a sexy night away.
Whereabouts? Where would you send them?
Get him a wee
Bucks
voucher out of
Park.
Bucks Park.
That's a
Oh,
great
and
shit.
he'll give you it in the house, wouldn't he?
You'll get that for free, mate.
I'll try to get fucking much sick in there.
If you only need 2 meals, that'll be you.
What's
the full family with
what's
them.
your kids in it now? Oakley's?
Aye. Aye,
Fortune, really.
aye, they're no. I'm trying to think. Aye, mostly because they've got their Xboxes and all that stuff. So.
Oh, so do you don't need to buy any big this year now?
No.
No,
No, really.
perfect.
It's disgusting. prices.
Christmas Day's got to be like my Christmas. I don't know what the wins I've got.
Time do they get up at?
They're older now. I think the wee and she's 11. She'll still be wanting to get people up. Like, I don't know.
See that 5 and 6?
No, that doesn't
You're both
happen.
still up at that time?
Doesn't happen.
I think last year was about 6, half 6.
No, back to bed. Santa's
Would
not
you
been
say-
yet.
He's not been
It's too early.
He's not
Too
been
early. Back to bed. Too early.
Do you still put him mince pies in that the night before?
No, I was going to actually ask you, do you still leave wee traps for...
We fart traps.
No wee traps for... rats
You
coming
try to
down.
catch Santa in your house.
Do you leave like wee things so the kids think Santa's been there?
Aye, the reindeer dust and that, throw it out.
Aye,
at the front to make sure they know
Still
where they're
doing
going. Carrot for the reindeer, milk.
We need a wee ginger carrot. Yeah, are you sure?
Just cover your houses. Just cover me up. Leave that hanging out.
Do you know what we've not? Do you know what I wanted to speak about? Because it's the last show. We never mentioned it. Some of the last Twitch comments.
Which I can't. I try to blank them out.
Your dad burst spots on his ass and calls himself Poppenheimer.
I know. Imagine what
He
there.
goes looking for wars on women's windows.
Is it just you in the house? Is it just you typing them in?
It's just taking a low in it. Oh, the wee man's been battered this year. That'll be my New Year's resolution to lay off him a wee bit.
It's no you, it's him.
It's all you, but all you enjoy it.
George, but he likes it though, doesn't he? 'Cause he's always getting people coming up to him and he gets a free pint at it.
Him and my brother were out for a few drinks.
Got his hole at it, didn't he?
There's no New Year yet.
Mate, do you know he told me the other day, this is a genuine story, he was out the other day in Circular Street somewhere, I can't remember where it was, and him and my brother were out having a few drinks, but he said the American Army came in.
Looking for him?
No, they, I don't know where they were, they said they're going to Cyprus or something, so they're drop off in Scotland, they must have had a few days, but my dad's got a bullet on his keyring, he kept showing the American soldiers the bullet, but mate, I'm thinking, mate, they could have fucking popped him for that.
Where does it...
They're not at war with Britain, mate.
No, but I
They'll be
just
fine.
mean, how dodgy is that to show, because he's got a wee bullet keyring, he got it years ago, and but the tap of the bullets fell off.
What, did he only get the bullet because he worked in Faz Lane?
I don't know, he's all said to us it was somebody that gave him it, but maybe it's, you sort of put two and two together. And he's got
Or is
that
it like the Peaky Blinders? They got his name on it?
No, I don't think he's got that on it, no. But that's a genuine story.
I think this is a roundabout way of telling us that his dad's killed somebody.
Oh, he's killed many.
You think he's...
Well, imagine if you're in that game, innit?
What do you think his other body count to?
69. Right, boy, I'm going to say, I don't want to keep going on about Christmas here, because I want to ask Dale when he comes. Derek McInnes yesterday with an interview, how good was he, mate?
Going to be coming at New Year's Day, brilliant, mate.
Oh, Friday. See, when you meet him, you can actually see without him out in the grass or him doing what he does, you can actually see why he is very, very good. Can't you just speaking to him?
Oh, mate, 100%. He's just a likeable guy, isn't he?
Aye.
That's twice I've met him. Honestly, he's one of the guys who would just love to play for.
He's got a confidence as well because he knows what he's doing. He knows he's good at what he does as well.
Do you know what else as well? It doesn't overcomplicate him, mate. See, every time he speaks, it's just so relatable, mate. And it's you're never like, what do you mean by that? Do you know what I mean? Even when he spoke a wee bit about how he tweaks his tactics for here and there, but just also simple and basic, innit?
I actually see, it's weird.
Do you think that's key?
The bestest way,
because if you're going to,
it's easy for players to understand.
That's it. If you're going to, give a message to players, and sometimes you've had it where a manager's saying something, whether it even just be a wee drill, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just follow the guy in front of me.
Mate,
or you get
100%.
people that never get it. So to keep it simple.
Do you ever have players that couldn't get a basic passing drill? Were you that one of them?
Aye. I'm not telling you who,
Peter
but aye.
McDonald at Dundee, mate. He's always an agent now. See if it was as simple as you pass it out, but you run right. Next one, you pass it out, but you run left. If the person before Pizzo passed it and he'd run right, he'd do the exact same thing.
Because it's not shooting.
Shooting, I just wanted to shoot.
I was the exact same, but I was a clever player. Genuinely was a clever player. Like I used to always always have like...
You're going to say scan?
I was going to use it.
Oh, he was going to go into scanning mode.
No, I pulled it back though. But I used to always sort of look for where sort of the spaces where when nobody else was thinking. But when it came to the passing drills, mate, I could not get a hold of them. Didn't know where I was going. But I never understood that. I remember me and Craig Brown had a wee bit of a flirt of each other. Had a wee bit of a pop at each other because he came, him and Archie Knox, and he was doing his passing drill and it was fucking just...
Yeah, I got Craig Brown and Archie Knox.
Two legends of the game.
No, well, I think it was a wee
Were
bit...
you trying to force your way out then?
No.
Yeah, was it? Go and start arguing, I'm going to pick
He got a text for Chris
two icons of Scottish football.
He'd had a text for Chris
17-year-old holding the winger.
You need to force him out.
These still bastards.
No, I wasn't that, do you know what it is? I was getting so angry that I couldn't get it. So angry, and I could see them keep going like the fuck is wrong with him? So then I think I've said a wee bit like, just give a fucking normal passing drill.
Oh no.
Is that bad?
It's bad.
Archie Knox loved the pat. He was my Scotland manager,
Archie
mate.
Knox, mate.
Oh, he was a scary bastard.
But I loved, do you know, I told you when I was signed for Celtic, Motherwell played Celtic in a reserve game, he came up to me and I get right. A lot of abuse when I left Motherwell, not a lot of abuse, but didn't go doing that well. He came out to me and put his arm in and went, good luck, son. wee touch of class sat in it.
Just happy you weren't in his passing drills, mate.
Oh mate, I butchered every one of them.
Did you ever hear him as a coach? Did
What?
you ever have him as a coach?
He came out, he done a Scotland trip once.
Did he take it?
Aye. It was only once, I don't know what...
Who was that under?
Walter was the manager for Scotland, and he'd have one, Gary McAllister come in for a trip.
What, was
Archie
Walter
come in
just
for
bringing different coaches
I
here
don't know
and
what was, I don't know why. I don't know if Coyster couldn't make it or... No, he was there. I don't know what happened, but Archie came here. Aye, but I went to Everton after, obviously Moyes was after Walter and Archie. The staff were terrified of Archie, but they loved him. But Archie used to like shout and all that at people, so Archie was famous at Everton when I was. They loved him, but the staff
he's a
loved
fair
him.
Honestly, mate, see, Scott, he could make you feel like the best player in the world, but he could also be like,
Aye.
17 is like, you better get your fucking finger out your arse. After the first 2 games in the Euros, mate, came up to me. I need a lot more out of you, you need to get your fucking finger out your arse.
Aye.
And then after the semi-finals, like, fucking, that's the player that I thought you were.
I really
you had
liked
a
him.
great balance.
Everybody all the players that were there when Archie was there loved him. That man Walter, they loved him, and all the staff loved. I've never heard anybody say they didn't like him. I thought he was top drawer. I think Mark McGee had him as his assistant as well. Millwall. He's got a couple of cracking stories. I can't repeat them.
Oh, really? Right.
Can't repeat them.
I mean, it's a shame, but for the boys that can't get passing drills in it, see when they're in the midst of them, sorry. And
Session records, coaches used
mate,
to call them.
you
We had a
feel
few
bad.
session records at Swindon,
Are
mate.
you going to give names with
I
anybody?
can't.
Is that
can't.
harsh?
Aye, I can't. But
What are you? So
one that would surprise you.
that's what I was going to say. Let's just. Are we talking like top players that
I
can't
know
do
who
a
it
passing
is.
drill?
I know who it is.
No, you don't.
Wayne Rooney.
You don't. No, he just done what he wanted.
Nah, he's not doing them.
He
Just
didn't
singing
do
it
the
everywhere.
warm-ups. He's like, I don't need a warm-up. Just ping balls everywhere. No, aye. No as top as that, but a player you would be surprised with, I'll tell you that.
Really, huh?
Aye.
But did you see? We've never even actually asked you about this. Remember, have you heard Rooney singing when he says when he first came out of Everton, he was nervous, and then he thought, "These are fucking."
I've seen
crap."
it, aye. I've seen
Well,
it.
it's some mentality that though, innit? If you're doing it in the right way.
Well, he was the best player.
Was it
What,
right
straight away, Faddy?
I went in after his like breakout season, so he was I think 17. So that he this season then he went to Man United. Aye, he was the best player.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Easy the best player.
When was your breakout season?
Fucking, I'm still getting broke out of
Last thing I want to say is, well, Christmas Day training. I know we spoke about it before, but
Aye.
did you train every Christmas Day?
No.
Who gave you it off? Who are the good
Big
guys?
Eck. Big Eck.
Big Eck, was
Aye.
he? Why do you think that is?
He'd done it before. I think he'd always done it, and it always worked. But I didn't mind training Christmas Day because I didn't like having time off, especially the day before a game, because you always have a Boxing Day game. So even sometimes if we were a home game at Everton, we would be in early, just train and go. Like,
What would his training be? Would it just be like 3
just
games
a
in up the road?
normal Friday. Normal Friday for us. Warm-up boxes game, probably still do walk through every set piece going, so maybe a couple of hours. But and then I didn't mind it if it was an away game. You would have Christmas Day morning, have your dinner, meet later, train later, and go and stay in a hotel. Travel to wherever. We played Newcastle, I think Boxing Day. Travel, stay in a hotel, play the game. But with Big Eck, we had Ipswich away, which is miles away. And he's like, have Christmas Day off, make sure he's right for the game. And we had a 4-hour, at least, bus journey to Ipswich the day of the game.
On Boxing Day?
Aye.
Did you get beat?
No, we won 1-0.
Did you?
Aye.
Don't name names here, but did anybody ever turn up on Christmas Day or Boxing Day bluttered?
No for me.
No, no bluttered. We
No,
played Torquay away. That was the one. We all went to all my family were home, so
At
it was
Swindon?
like Swindon. So it was 4 boys that we all went to one. Al McCormick. Do you remember Al McCormick? Nah. Played the Motherwell. That's
Motherwell,
right.
aye.
We went to
Mental.
Marcus' house. Mental, mate. He was a captain, so he cooked. He was a good cook, mate. He cooked dinner for 4 of us.
you play with him, no?
Nah.
Me and Mackie liked a couple of glasses of wine. Mackie liked to drink, so I think we had a couple of glasses of wine for our Christmas dinner. Probably shouldn't have.
Definitely shouldn't have.
No,
Nah, enjoy yourself.
that was Torquay when he told me I had a fucking shocker, mate.
Did you?
See, because I didn't feel rough or that, but she just, I always used to get it, because it was in my back of my mind that I'd had one glass of wine.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'm going to be shite today because I've had that. I shouldn't have done that. Fucking kind of guy I was. That was one mate. He put me on corners again. And at half time he came in and he went like that. Simon, next time you get a corner, I've told you innit, just tap out for a goal kick and we'll all get back into our shape. Okay. And I was like, but you were that scared of me. You were like, is he being serious? Does he actually want me to do this? If I swing it in, he'll fucking drag us off.
Yeah.
So see when I got my first corner, I'm like looking at him like, do you genuinely want me to kick the ball out?
Imagine seeing somebody doing that.
Right, back in. Right, come on, you get out there.
We stayed in he had us in a hotel.
Do you think that's because of the no day netting as well though?
No, we trained in the morning.
Oh,
mate.
you trained?
Trained in the morning, I just trained in the morning. Train in the morning, go home for Christmas dinner, come back at night and we'll go to a hotel in Turkey.
Big dinner as well?
Massive dinner.
Probably had more an effect on you than the
one glass of wine.
Cause how bad do you feel Christmas Day after you've ate? You just sit and just want to go to sleep, don't you? And
then Peterhead saying like, no, I had a couple of glasses of wine with my Christmas dinner, Boxing Day against Airdrie, subbed after 35 minutes because I'd got booked and the ref was going to send us off of
Did you mean that?
We better have said this, and Big Kev said it used to give you allow you to have encourage you to have a wine or a beer the night before a game. Help you sleep.
Jimmy Mack was the same with Peterhead. We used to go upstairs and he's like, if he's want one beer or a glass of wine, you can hit before bed.
That'll never happen there.
But then we ended up taking the piss and it got cancelled.
A lot of players don't drink now.
No, throughout the whole season.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'd be like you.
Thinking it's affected me.
That's why because I was. Although I know that people think that I was dead confident when I played. Once I was on the pitch, I was normally all right. But no, see if like I'd change one thing in my routine and I had a shocker.
Fuck yeah.
I'd be like, oh no, I can't. I'm never going to do that again.
Same with touching that today for me. I wouldn't do it because it was I had a shocker.
I'd feel afloat before a game. You wonder I fucked every game. Kidding that. Just before we go into the sorry on you.
But I told you, I've told it before, but striking. No, I was 17 in the first team, mate, and I was in digs. See, waking up in digs on Christmas Day, mate. When the other guy I was in the digs was away him. That was low, mate. And Christmas Day, Striking came up to me and went, "Come to my house for Christmas dinner." Honestly, and I had to pick an excuse not to go, mate.
That's good though, no?
No, brilliant for him, mate. Unbelievable. It was me and Mikey McGunn says like, if you want to come to my house for Christmas dinner, you're more than welcome. Imagine that, mate. Me at Christmas dinner with the Stratons. But brilliant for him. But
no, it's amazing.
Especially when he went here, just have a wine. Well, that's just brilliant.
Oh no,
that's brilliant.
So I spent a full Christmas in my digs, mate, myself.
Oh, that's low.
Brutal, mate.
That is
you're doing it to try.
That's the things you don't see.
Hello, done well, well worth it, mate.
Dedication.
I just stand on Boxing Day.
That's because you said no. You're the way I was saying, you'd have been starting.
Amazing, right, sorry mate, what were you going to say?
Just before we go into the Celtic Levy, we're going to be doing season awards today. Friday, half season awards we did, didn't we?
Good,
aye. When we getting time?
I know, he done this on Monday as well, he just puts... Mate, I picked Luke McKillen for Young Player of the Year, 26. Lewis Mayo, second, 24. Somebody at Kelly was at me yesterday, Lewis Mayo's 24. You picked him for Young Player of the Year.
I like putting it on you, so.
Aye, that's good. Gives time to think. I like it.
Right, come on, I game it.
No, do it at the end of the show.
May as well do it now. Derek's not here now.
Oh, will we go for it then?
Need to wait for Derek.
Oh, aye.
Mix them up. Have you got this in yet to come up with new topics?
Pundity, half of the year.
Half pundit of the year. Who's small?
For me, Derek, but I think he's outside of the pundit zone now. He's took it a new level.
He's national sweetheart, isn't he?
Aye, so he's not really. I think it would sort of disservice him getting him as a pundit.
Chris William on it.
No, he can't be it. He can't. Chris William can't be it. Too dry.
Dry,
I need energy. I need energy in me.
Who else is good?
I tell you one thing, I don't like talking about myself. I think I've been right up there.
You've been good this year.
Outstanding.
You've waited for it, mate.
The last month I've really filtered.
No, you've not. But do you know why you've not? Because you're saying that because people have criticised, but the reason you're getting criticised because you're actually giving your opinion, which is brilliant, mate. Not a lot many people are willing to do it.
Yeah, well said. Aye, but
total respect to you.
Aye, big up to me.
Young pundit of the year, isn't he?
Young.
Aye.
Who else have I enjoyed listening
most
to?
Improved, isn't
Good question for him. Who do you enjoy listening to? Because you obviously do it. Who do you look at and think they're good at what they do? Neil McCann, you've said before.
I can't watch. I've not got time to watch football. I'm
you're
on the telly every day.
Do you know what I'm starting to? Again, this will be controversial, but starting to get a wee bit tired of kind of Roy Keane's type of punditry.
I agree.
You didn't really learn anything from it.
I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. 100%. I like listening to the podcast he does.
He's good on the podcast.
But when, after half time and full time.
I think he's running out things to say now on after games.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
He doesn't just go into the game, does he?
But he's never really been about tactical.
Not even as a
so
player,
if you've got somebody else that's tactical, then he'll tell you about.
But I think, see, unless he's slaughtering somebody, Faddy, I don't think there's nothing there that really.
It's because when he doesn't slaughter people, everybody's like,
you're expecting it, you're wanting it.
What's he got to say now? And he's like, gives a wee bit of praise, and everybody thinks, all right, I don't want you to praise. I want you to slaughter people.
Although I did like him with Van Dijk.
Aye.
That was good. Did you know that?
Nah. I thought Van Dijk was. Listen, look at your own team first. You didn't score a goal or whatever, but
it shows he's hurting. He's hurting at where Man United are. Like, it's no. Van Dijk was right.
What he said. On what he said.
But I think it's just that Roy Keane's thinking, how can somebody say that about Man United?
Yeah.
That's what's happened. That's where they are right now. The players that they have on the Man United players for me.
Carragher's the best for me. I love Carragher.
Carragher's good. Carragher's good.
Prefer Carragher to Neville. I think he's more honest than Neville as well.
Aye, I don't. Neville, I like
Neville with the Man U thing is.
What about the best? I've not watched them all, but the one Gary O'Neill on Monday Night Football was brilliant.
That was great. That was great. I really enjoyed that.
He annoys me, Gary O'Neill. He was great in Monday Night Football, but it annoys me. I don't know. It just annoys me.
He done a team talk after Wolves won that I thought was brilliant as well.
Aye.
I couldn't have done that, lads, what you've just done there.
I think
really good.
You look at all the decisions they've had against them, I think he's been class.
They have had a lot against them.
I think he's been class.
No, but I'm telling you another one, no massive fan of Ian Wright on that. Stick to football.
Are you not?
On that. I know that's harsh, innit?
Big week, man. He's just announced he's stepping down for match of the day. Big week.
You'll be buzzing.
Do you like listening to it?
On what?
Is that stick to football? You listen to that now?
Nah.
That's brilliant. I love that. Neville, Carragher.
That is good show, I bet.
And then they bring like an ex-player they had on, because Stam was on.
Stam was good.
Was raging with Fergie, because Fergie binned him, didn't he?
But again, see with Roy Keane talking about like Alex Ferguson. I
hate that. What he done for Keane as well, as much as Keane done a lot there, but what Ferguson done as well, you can't. What Keane have been successful, but isn't he for Alex Ferguson? I don't think so.
He's like Alex Ferguson was too ruthless in getting rid of players, but he's got a football club to run it. That's what he sees as the best.
That's what he was brilliant at, Alex Ferguson. At the times when they got rid of sort of big names and rebuilt a team, that was one of his strengths.
Did you ever have that? There's a good question. Did you ever have that with Moyes where he got rid of something you maybe thought that was maybe a wee bit too early, or was he always quite? Did he always do that quite well? He was quite.
No.
He kept people for a long time, didn't he, Moyes?
Aye, he signed a lot of like Stubbsy left, went to Derby. Stubbsy come back. Tommy Gravison left, come back. I left, went back.
So he did.
Then he went to.
Pienaar was the same, wasn't it?
Pienaar left, come back. Try to think of anybody else. And then he went to Sunderland, signed a lot of his former players. He likes what he knows.
Yeah.
Players that have been good for a minute.
He likes what he knows, people that know how he works. But get rid of people too early. No, I can't really think.
No, I don't think Moyes was like
that. He was the one where, see if he signed a player for a lot of money, he wouldn't just keep playing them if they weren't doing it.
I love that.
He'd just go, nah, no for me. And
do you remember somebody? I'm doing that with somebody in particular who was a big money signing.
Signed big centre back, a big Danish guy, I think, Per Kroldrup, and he in the games the ball came up in the air and instead of heading it away, like Per like bring it down and try and play. He's like taking him for headers and that. So and then he didn't play him much. And then he sold them quite quickly after.
Best thing I've seen since you've been talking, lads, I have been listening, but it's pissing down a rain there and Derek's walking for the train station.
He's already.
He's already soaked. Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it?
What about, sorry, just last before we got to this. What about when Rooney left? Remember that? What was that like?
Aye, it really is.
No, I can't. It's no my story to tell, mate. No.
Oh really?
Aye, there's a cracker, but.
Is there?
Aye. I can't tell.
Hydro.
Out of respect for the bait.
Hydro, would you tell it Hydro? We give you enough money?
Aye.
Oh, brilliant.
Well,
I'll tell it the Hydro. No, if it's got to be filmed, I can't.
No,
Still for me.
We'll not film that a bit. We'll take that a bit. What last thing on him? I watched what a game it was, mate. Birmingham versus Leicester. His team plays good football, mate.
Who?
But Rooney's Birmingham team.
Does he?
Did you not watch it? What a game it was, mate.
Was it? Was it Leicester playing good as well?
Leicester were brilliant. Great game to watch, mate. It was proper end to end.
Oh, good, that's it.
Did you watch it?
No. You don't watch any Scottish games that you watch. Fucking English
No, but that's-
Championship.
No, but that's because that was on the telly on like, what was that, Monday night?
Aye,
Monday night, that's my night off,
Hard to see
innit?
Scottish games, innit?
We need more
Fucking
games on the telly so I can watch them, mate.
Because you'll
I've
have
still not seen Rangers play a 90-minute game, mate.
Aye,
Because it's Thursday's better, so I'm training, mate. Do you
I
know what I
always
mean?
watch the Championship on the Friday, the Scottish Championship on the
Scottish
Friday.
Championship on the Friday, I watch you on the Championship,
Aye.
I enjoy that.
I like, do you know, just back to the pundits, I really like Neil McCann.
Yeah,
Really
Neil
like him.
McCann's good. I like Leanne Crichton.
Aye, Leanne's
I've not
very
heard a
I like
lot
Leanne
of
on a
Leanne,
Friday
she's
night,
good,
she's
but I've not
good.
heard a lot of Leanne, because I don't watch the Friday ones, I'm busy coaching.
Leanne's good.
You got a drubbing it. You got a drubbing, didn't you?
Off, 5-0 up at half, 5-0 up at half time, came back, 5 each,
Lost on penalties.
lost in pens.
What was the message
What
in?
happened? I done a set at half time.
Complacency
Aye.
for you.
For me and the team, I said to them, it's the biggest lesson you'll learn. When you're 5-0 up,
Your coach should say something.
your coach should keep talking to you. Don't disrespect the game, and walked away from them.
What age are they?
5.
Don't disrespect the game. I said that in talk as well, you've copied him.
Mate, I watch, it's mad, I watch Angie.
He just plays a clip. He doesn't even talk.
He's going.
Hey, watch this one.
You know, I do, see, Angie, I always look at it, so YouTube, I put on the, what do you call that? The reminder on YouTube. When Angie's-
Notification.
Anytime he comes up.
And the reason I do it is because we always have a game on the Friday. So the notification comes up the first. I listen to what Ange says on the Friday. I just say that. Makes sense. I'm like,
Call the wee guys mate, innit? Call the wee guys mate.
Right, mate. They're like, get in the fucking pitch. So that's where I'm at the moment with the coaching. But will we crack on with Celtic?
I have him as well, innit? And you go take it away.
Celtic
Paulson.
Levy, is it I mean, looking at this fixture, you would...
Must win.
No just yet, no just yet. I must. When looking at this game, you'd all usually think it'd be a drubbing for Livingston. Is that the case this game, Paddy?
I think you'd be mad. I know Celtic aren't playing well and results, you know, losing two games in a row in the league isn't, you know, ideal. But Livy are on a terrible run as well.
Aye.
Scored their first goal in 8 games or something the other night. Still lost last night. I can't make a case for Livy getting it.
No.
You know, they're no winning games. Celtic, they need to show a bit more. They've had a half performance against St Johnstone. First half was really poor, second half was good.
Yeah.
First half was good against Kelly, second half was really poor. And then it was just a flat, poor performance against Hearts.
Why do you think that is, Paddy? Why is there such inconsistency with the performances?
They don't play with the same speed and tempo. It's not relentless for 90 minutes. It's, you know, pass, up, 2 wide men, they don't run in behind, they just come to feet. It's just a slower build up where if they change the tempo and if it clicks, they look dangerous, but just not playing with enough speed to try and get in behind defences, get crosses into the box. People speaking about Kyogo. I've been to a couple of the games where he doesn't stop running, he doesn't stop making moves, he just doesn't get the ball.
I was going to say that because there's been a massive drop off with his numbers, but is he still doing the same?
His goals have dropped off, his touches haven't. He didn't touch the ball last year,
he didn't,
but he was scoring goals because the team was set up to get him goals. It's no functioning the same.
See, when we talk about phases of play, like, what are Celtic phases of play? What would you say it is? Is it?
Can he tell you?
They start a wee bit deeper. So the centre backs are slightly deeper, the full backs are slightly deeper. The whole team's deeper. You know, last year they would be outside, quite high up, just outside the width of the 18-yard box. The centre backs, the full backs would be higher. 5 players, 5 players would be in the opposition half. The 2 midfielders would. It was almost like the halfway line was you can't come back in to get the ball. We'll build with 5, we'll take the risk, and then we'll try and play forward quick. Now they're starting slightly deeper. They're playing more passes in their own half, and it's just taking longer to get teams. By that point, the teams have went back into their shape, and they're finding it tough at
See how
times
you're
to break
saying,
them down.
wingers are coming at the bottom, then are the fullbacks...
There's no space, they're high and wide, so instead of making that run and trying to play that pass inside the fullback...
used to make that run.
In the last couple of games, it's been they're coming to feet, so they're then taking a touch maybe back and they're having to beat somebody, where they're no really threatening that running behind, and at the minute it's in front of the opposition, which teams Kelly and Hearts are dealing with. So it's just at times it's a slow build up. Go back to, I know that people are fed up with it, the Atletico Madrid game at home. It was fast, it was quick, play forward, aggressive pressing. There was a lot of speed and energy in that game. In these last few games, it's not been there.
Do you think that's the manager's instruction, or is that just players on the pitch? Is he saying
might be the players he's got. Might be the players, because if Maeda's playing,
then
he's not coming
forward quick.
He's going in
He's
behind.
a lot higher in as well.
Hatate, I think McGregor playing higher up eventually has work, because he wants to get the ball and play forward quick.
He dropped back one against Hearts, didn't he? Because of that, was it right in saying that?
But then you've got Palma, who I think's done really well, desperate to come back onto his right. So he's no even gaining that. He's not getting high up to come back. As soon as he gets it, he wants to come back.
Yeah.
A couple of times he's went down the left, he showed he's got a bit of pace. Down the outside, sorry. It's just different. It's different, and if teams are going to sit and frustrate you, you need to move the ball quicker. You need to make forward runs. You need to move the opposition to create the space. And the games have struggled. They've not been able to do it. Look, the first half against Kilmarnock, they did. They get down the sides. There was early balls in, and it looked like they were going to go and take control of the game. Second half, they stopped doing it.
Do you think I was really concerned with his interview after the game. So he was questioning the players' sort of passion and desire, and he was saying that everybody. He was talking about McGregor, O'Reilly, these guys are still gaining as everything, but he went, I've seen it through the season. That to me is worrying when you're saying passion and desire, because surely playing for any team, but especially when you're playing for Celtic, that should never be the case.
No, you're right.
Do you think there's players that want to get out of Celtic? See, when Ange left, and the players that Ange brought in, do you think when he's left, they've maybe felt, I don't want to be here now? It's just when he's starting to question the passion and desire, and he's seen it through the season, I'm starting to think maybe there's players that don't want to be there now.
It's hard to say.
I don't think so, because when you get a new manager, because he's been there before, like the players that were there under Brendan the first time, the ones that haven't had him will ask the players like Carl McGregor, what's he like? I'm sure Carl McGregor will say he's brilliant. You're going to love it. So they'll be looking forward to playing with him. I don't think they'd be looking for a while. I just think that they're missing players that make a difference, and the players that have come in haven't stepped up.
Yeah,
they've just not been at the level.
So on current form, if you look at the form of the players, what would be your best 11 going into this game Saturday?
I think Alistair Johnson, he's one we talk about drop off for goals. Alistair Johnson's massive drop off for last season. Starting 11 Saturday.
Is he here?
It's Cretan, isn't he?
Playing that Hoover, isn't he?
Ralston, will Ralston come in?
No, I don't think so.
Vickers, it'll be Vickers and Scales, won't it? Because Scales is one where he was praising him again on Saturday, said he was really good. Taylor's another one that's dropped off, but you've not got another left back there that would come in.
Is that third one in midfield? It's always the one for me. McGregor, O'Reilly, who goes in there for you?
I'd like to see the boy for Benfica actually getting a run of games. I'd love to see him get in there. I know he's maybe, I think when you've seen him, he does look maybe a wee bit of a grafter and a dog, which maybe when you're playing at home for Celtic, that you...
But he looks like he likes to run, doesn't he? Like see what you're saying about
full of energy.
Runs, he looks like he's full of energy and enthusiasm. He wants to run forward.
I'd like to see maybe him, like getting a run of games.
Home as well. Again, I've only get to see glimpses, but...
It's hard because majority of the team's the same. So then you're bringing a player in, and maybe that player, if it's David Turnbull's one that when he comes in he scores goals, he creates chances. But if you're bringing a player in and something goes wrong, it's generally that player that goes back out. But you're bringing him in to try and fix a problem. So everybody else stays the same, and it's tough. Like I don't know. I think it's a hard one because you need to play. Like as you say, Bernardo comes in, plays the big games of the Champions League, doesn't play in the league.
And that's difficult for days. You're just coming in, you've not played, and then you're getting thrown into the highest standards. So
you're getting judged against top players as well, aren't you? What about that wide right position? For me, that's another one that.
Aye. I think Maeda was back training last week, wasn't he?
Yeah. That's massive, isn't it?
I see, if Maeda's not fit to start, then who do you think deserves a chance of a run in that? Because Mikey Johnson's obviously had 3 or 4 games now.
I would like to see Forrest get in.
Would you really?
I'm not just saying that. I would like to see Forrest get in. Forrest, I would never want to drop Kyogo. I don't think O's anywhere near this player Kyogo is. Forrest, Kyogo and Palmer, for me, would be a front 3.
I wouldn't argue with that. I think they just need to feed. Give the ball to Kyogo, find him. He makes runs, just find them.
McGregor done that, he does that. McGregor went up one, didn't he? But Kyogo never played when McGregor went up one. That maybe worked better, wouldn't it? McGregor going up looking for Kyogo with the through boys.
Definitely would. He takes the ball, as soon as he takes a touch, before he's taking a touch, he heads up, he knows what he's doing before he gets it, and he goes forward. And if you're going to break teams down that are going to be stubborn against you, that has to happen. It can't be touch, get your head up, take another one, then try and put it's too late, especially with Kyogo. He makes his move so early.
Just seemed dead static to me.
How about you, mate?
He's looking fucking magnificent.
Typical Union Jack bag.
Del boy, great to see you, mate. How are you soaked through, mate?
You're looking sexy with that bonnet on.
Oh, you do?
Sexy
You
grand.
look like a Italian manager.
Didn't he? You mean Napoli manager?
Aye, so you do? Napoli manager?
We scud book.
Italy manager now, is he not?
Is he?
The day, so it was that he had they played a week in a minute's silence for him as well.
Who?
Oh, Mihailovic.
The manager last year that passed away.
Oh, right. Cheery start to come in, mate. Thanks for that. Fucking Christmas, man.
Hey, what a morning I've had.
He's not done his jacket properly.
What have you been up to?
Just pulled it up. Look, with the jacket on.
It's quite intricate, by the way.
Oh, the Bologna!
Go on, Del boy!
What's that, Bologna? You're looking crank,
amazing,
man, isn't he?
Oh, can I get a beer?
Here, no wait, don't open your secret set.
Right, we'll do Secret Santa now then.
Hey, can I get a beer? It's alright if I get a beer.
Size, go on.
Let me just after the show, Derek.
There's a beer there.
Fuck's sake, you fucking lost my wife.
There's your secret Santa.
Just pour it in the cup.
Pour it in the cup, mate, there you go. Look what I've got you, Italian.
Oh, yeah. Fucking marvel to crack that open.
There you go, mate.
Crack
There's my secret Santa. He's what one, lads, a wee mince pie now.
Ah, good for you, Si. Fucking with it so
That's
mate.
part of your secret.
Secret Santa.
Open.
Oh wow.
Get that whacked in there, mate.
Del, there's my secret Santa here, mate. Enjoy that.
That's beautiful. Stillness.
Bear camp.
Aye. Speed.
Who gave you that?
Christmas.
There you go, wee man. There's your Christmas, alright?
By the way, that's the boys have been asking for that.
I'll get my
Get that wrap.
The boys have been asking for that.
That's not safe in there, mate.
No.
No, I'll
Here, I'll put it behind there.
put it in there.
Happy
Have you all done the secret Santa?
We're waiting for you, mate.
I've been under pressure.
What happened to the toothache last night?
I've had toothache out in Bologna for like 3 days, and I've tried to kind of hide it, because it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely killing me. I mean, I'm not going to a dentist there. Did you even have dentists?
Right, Si, I'm going to go for you, mate. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, mate.
And I'll get you one more
Thanks
beer.
very much. By the way, that's much appreciated.
Right, Si, this is a big one.
Oh, I love that, mate.
Right up in the bedroom wall, innit?
Big pack of bonners, mate.
Is it, huh?
Aye.
Love to see them two have a threesome, would you?
Oh my God, right mate, there you go. Wrapped as well for you.
What a man.
Nice, innit?
Someone might pop out there.
Right,
No,
by
no.
the way,
Is it the man's knickers? Because it looks like the same size.
is that the one you got for your Mondano?
Go and say one.
Who did you get? Or are you not going to say?
That's for Steph, mate. I
can't
got
get-
Slaney.
is it-
Did you?
I don't know
I get you,
what's
young
coming
man.
here.
Right, you ready?
Fucking hell,
Got
mate.
my
Wait,
wee-
wait,
You get Slaney.
This is an army note. Your dad's done the army
My
note.
wee Christmas sack.
You
Right.
get good big sacks, you.
You want to empty your own sack?
After the show.
Oh, no.
Done it small, actually.
I can't get this.
Family pack high vis for the scooter.
I'm that, mate.
Good.
In case you want to take your mum to the shops or that on the scooter. There we go, go on. Wee horny winger.
That's like your nose. Innit? Go.
Right.
I've got a bigger nose than you. I can't talk. What's it?
Well, just quickly, what was your favourite? Just point to one, quick. What's your favourite?
By the way, couldn't even do that.
Say, do you know? See if you
Couldn't
open them
even
up.
do. Could you do that?
My favourite.
Oh, could you do? I could have maybe done that.
Right, that boat one's a
30
bit...
years ago, no, no.
What's that
You get a crane in.
Say,
Wait, what was your favourite, quick?
bottom right. See if you open them up, the shapes of chocolates and Pete Bobies and all that.
Yes,
So
mate.
get that cracked open.
Love it,
How,
mate. What a
how do
guy.
you know that?
The bum told me
Oh,
yesterday.
right. Yeah, I've got one more for you.
What do you go, mate?
I've got two more.
Fucking hell.
That'll fit in the room, that one, won't it?
What a man.
Listen, that's brilliant.
Right, here.
Oh, yeah,
No,
Paddy.
no, I'll be
Oh, you got
serious
it?
one.
Is that the chimp?
Chimp paradox.
Oh, that's what you need. Mate, you
big
actually
cheat.
lot assured at Celtic Park.
Do you actually?
They're all funny. I've got nothing funny. I was under pressure. I'm just back.
What have you got, Faddy?
I've jumped into Marks and Smarts.
Yes.
And I've just got you. Look, it's just night. Look. Out for the fact, look.
Tremendous.
Christmas. Oh,
Wee
nice.
biscuit tin. You was only getting any of them.
Right. For the missus and
Oh,
you as well. A wee
tremendous.
kind of, I know it lights up. It lights up and all that. So,
So I get that on.
Take
far
that,
too,
mate.
far too sensible.
Mr. Santa Claus.
Take that.
Let's take it on.
Stick.
And,
Just
and
talk
I'll
like
get
that.
And the
Faddy.
hat.
There you go, look.
That's nice, isn't it?
Oh,
And then
yes.
that one, that was my wee, I sent away before I went away shopping under. So you can take that out. I know you like your cooking and that, so.
Oh, Dale boy.
So it was a wee, oh hey, you're a cracker, mate.
You bastard.
Yes. What have I won? Nothing. There's nothing in there. A cracker with nothing in it. That's my favourite thing. Isn't it? That's a beauty.
Say.
That's like the chopper. You had one of them in it.
Oh, there's no much in there. There's no much in there, mate.
Easy, tiger.
Don't be silent.
Come here.
You need to have the full outfit with a hat on, Mr. Claus.
I'm looking at my tap, man.
Get the jumper and all that up. Come on, it's Christmas.
Quality, man.
Look at that.
The sausage.
It's, I know, and do you know, so I just didn't have, I was looking for a big sausage last night on the way up the road from Manchester.
Mate, do you know? I bought these crackers, me vote, and there's nothing in them. Go try them if I didn't see.
Did you nick them?
Is there anything in them? There's nothing in them.
Your dad's farted in the minute.
Put your nose in it. What the fuck are they?
That's stinking, I think he is.
How was Bologna, mate? Good, mate. They are flying, man.
By the way, and I'm getting too, I get too emotional earlier. I love that place.
Do you, mate? Would you move there?
I would move early, man. By the way, see, what day is this? Thursday? Yesterday, the other day, Monday, Tuesday, I was sitting out with a t-shirt, just doing the wee park down for his house.
Just a
down
t-shirt?
for his flat. Just a t-shirt, just sitting there,
Nothing
just
else?
chilling out. No, just, aye. Aye. Remember the chopper talk last week and all that? Remember you used to want to name the chopper? That's class. Can I buy that off you?
You deserve
Right,
that.
I love that. I'm going to...
What one did you do in Bologna?
Sitting there with a train.
I don't think there was none of them done in Bologna, that's for sure. But no,
You
it
open the
was-
windies upside and see what.
Well, we we're up to. But we
I get them all.
What about the team, Tommy?
By the way, they played really well.
My striker's on fire. He's listening to him, mate.
By the way, and
Set
see when I
trap
met
last
him,
night, I know.
met him after the game.
He says his dad was doing that one. His dad was doing
His dad's a big boy, I know. He's big,
right, he is.
Aye. No, like, I saw a difference in the big fella.
Since you
See,
spoke to
when
him?
Aye. Because, do you know, because he's scoring goals, because he's playing well, but it was a nice thing, a nice kind of air of confidence. So it was magic, it was.
That's bigger life.
That's
I think they've used you for the most.
On you, Faddy, let us know what he tastes like.
Too early
Let us
for
know what he
chocolate,
tastes
man.
like.
So you get
I'm
a few
not-
more. I want to see more of these.
What else have we got here? Del, here's one for you, mate. Another Bobby.
Is it all Bobbies?
Just off Bobby.
Who loves the Bobby on a Saturday night?
So you say,
That's
I want to
tremendous.
crack
There you go, mate.
I think it's
Right, well, we'll get into
I
this
mean,
because we've got other things on
We've
after.
done Celtic,
What
haven't
were
we?
you talking about? Can you...
Celtic.
We just finished with Celtic. What do you make of that? Why? What's behind the recent free fall?
again. That's terrible.
You enjoy that, mate? Over in Bologna. Over in Bologna.
Get that big shot, sheety.
Well, I'll
Get to the big striker. Good shout.
No, I'll get my missus to read it to me when we're in bed. Right. Put me to sleep.
Right. What do you make of Celtic's free fall in the recent weeks? What you put it into?
I tell you what, I'm so, really surprising, you know, but it just shows you once a few doubts start to, I think, seep in. You know, it starts to affect everybody round about, even the punters and all. By the way, what about them booing Santa? What's all that about? And I tell you what, Italy, Bologna, get your act together. I saw the worst Santas in my life. I'm walking about with Lake, you know, and one Santa was coming. He looked like David Beckham. He was that good. And he didn't have his beard on. And he didn't look good. And then we went in another place and this guy was just... They're not making enough effort out there.
Yeah.
The decorations and all are brilliant, but they need to fucking work on
their
their
Santa
Santa.
again.
Their Santas are too young, too good looking. Aye. But,
What a win
no,
last night as well for Bologna, mate.
Inter.
and he rested, that was
I rested players, aye.
rested quite a lot of them, so he did. But I think, because I was getting a rundown,
So
it
just
was
Bobbies?
it was like
25 Bobbies it is.
it was like being on open all mics travelling up from Manchester. Carol was going through all the results and all that and telling us what was happening, giving us a rundown on Bologna. And when they come on with the last 5-10 minutes of the game, you could tell that Mott was wanting to win it and have a go. They don't give a hoot about the Coppa Italia. They treat it as like kind of secondary. It's all about league positions.
Right.
But why would you not take that seriously?
I couldn't put them
When
on.
you get a chance-
Give him that.
Get that motor.
By the way, what about this? I was
But
thinking
see,
this. What about Man United, John Motta?
Do you know something? See what he's doing at the moment. There'll be a few Italian teams looking at him. But there you go. I wasn't even thinking that way.
Is he that good?
then
Yeah,
he's-
aye.
Well, you look at the style of football he's
They're
played,
fourth or something,
and it's
aye.
not just in they're a possession base. They've got a threat all the time, and the players that he's brought in. That's a whole new team, and it's all young boys, and they'll play for him. They'll buy into what he's saying, and they were absolutely flying against Roma.
Amazing.
So I was going there hoping good performance, maybe get a wee a draw or something, just so it keeps everything kind of happy and enjoy our night and all that. But they were.
It was heated, wasn't it? The game was quite heated, wasn't it?
Oh, by the way, they're physical. Mourinho's side, brilliant. Aye, they get tore in.
He put did you see that? He put Renato Sanchez on.
He apologised for that, but he apologised for that in an interview. So he did. But he said that Bologna showed more intensity, run more, which I agree with. But the other side is Bologna pass the ball for fun. They're technically really good. Young boys, and that's what he works on all the time. And sometimes they work on specific things, when they see the opposition. And when it comes off, that's when you see maybe the coaches getting together going, that's what we worked on, that's what we worked on.
What's Lewis's favourite position over there?
What one? Let's have a look, by the way.
That one upside down.
I think he must
He's
have...
upside down.
Do you know something? He was going to bed. I was like, we were in bed. The other night, me and Carol, right? And the way we sleep, because we're in the men's room with the cot and that. And then that's the first time he's ever shut the door. Our door and that. I think he was... Because he knew he wasn't playing the next night.
Coming.
I thought he was going like that. Aye. And she had went away and get herself kind of...
Well, we'll see in 9 months' time for now. We'll see what happens.
Do you know something? I know. I would love another granddaughter. My 2 granddaughters are
You got a
brilliant.
grandson?
He's got his boys, isn't he?
A
Does
what?
he like his
He's
boys?
got his- that's
He
right,
he likes the lasses. Does he like
I
the
walked
boys?
in the house and I'm getting pelted last night, right away. I don't...
You need to
See,
like
your
half of
tooth
you,
looks really
mate.
bad eating that chocolate.
Aye, but by the way, I would like you three to set about my boys.
Aye, let's go.
No, they'd punch fuck it.
Aye, they'd batter us.
Well, big Ross,
slap.
maybe. Darren, don't know.
Can we just say though, because you've been on this podcast for a long time, and it's been a long time since
It's uncomfortable.
Celtic have been kind of
I know.
the whole time. So what a week it's been for you, Bologna doing well, and what a week for Rangers as well.
I know, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming. And you just look at I mean, even Roger, the style of play with the players, that's what I'm saying about Motta. You know, you look at how he's turned that side around, but I expected more for Roger. They're caught in between, you know, the way Postecoglou played with the pace, the pressing, the high intensity. It's clearly, you don't see that with Celtic. By the way, they're easier, I shouldn't say easy, that's wrong, easier to play against, and teams know that, and they've sussed it out. So I tell you what, January window's massive for them, but it's like, of course, for a Rangers point of view in that, Rangers are on the up, but I didn't see that coming with Clermont. You know, you keep churning out all these wins and producing the results and that.
Betis results incredible, isn't
it? But is it no good that we have got a title race now?
Oh,
at
thanks.
least,
100%.
Do you know how?
I hate it every year, mate. Rubbish.
Because Celtic have been so dominant, innit? And you're right, and I've been on this podcast, man. It's tough. By the way, and it's still tough. So I'm not saying Rangers are far for the finished article, no way, but at least it makes it a bit exciting because you were gone 2 months before the end of the season and everything was done and dusted, you know. So at least we've got something to talk about, you know, and chew the fat out.
Can I just say before we move on to the Motherwell Rangers game, we interviewed Dale McInnes and what he said about
mate, wait till you... Sorry.
It's absolutely incredible, Si, innit?
Wait till you hear this, man. It actually gave me goosebumps him speaking about Lewis.
Aye.
Dale, you'll love it. He spoke about you, Carol, and the boys as well.
He
didn't speak about me. He probably spoke about Carol. And
no, he said it's a great family. Said you, but he did. What he said about Lewis was incredible.
I think, mate,
right, hear it, mate.
Do you love it, mate?
I think, mate,
honestly,
and I think that's why Motta maybe kind of likes Lewis, and maybe gave him the captaincy. If you give him instructions, he carries it out to a T. He doesn't deviate. I know players, and I was probably one of them. When the manager gave me instructions, maybe you were a wee bit like, because you,
I had to do it. I did it, I didn't play.
As well, the way you played it, you know, the type of players you were, you would be like, the manager would be giving you information, you go, up to a point, I'm just going to play my own game, I want to enjoy it. I think he just does it, you know, and he plays different.
Said, right, this is just a wee insight.
Good, Si.
He says not even once did he drop a runner. He says he watched every game back after every game he'd watch Aberdeen games
not
back.
Once.
Not once did
he let him down.
Even
that's
drop
his
a runner.
job, innit?
But not once did he let him down. And then there's so much more to it, which is just mind-blowing. It's brilliant.
What do you think he's thinking there?
Daniel. I can't even think of it.
What
What's a Daniel O'Donnell song?
That's my granny used to listen to Daniel O'Donnell.
Did you?
Aye.
See, what a guy, man.
So is that the same era as Sydney? Sydney Devine and all that? Sydney Devine, Daniel
He's doing the Hydro, he's the musician at Hydro,
The Hydro, mate, O'Donnell. And then he's hitting shots in a packy ball,
Big Packies, mate. That's Big Packies, mate.
Packy's just farted in his face.
Genuine.
I tell you what, and there's Packy Baller.
Right in his
You met
face,
Packy
that's why
Baller?
he's so happy.
You met Packy Baller? Have you met Packy Baller? There he is a gentleman, isn't he? He's a great man.
He is a gent.
So he is.
He's not a fucking magnificent.
By the way, I just passed a few guys like, you get a job out there, you come on that ball and say you.
I can read it every week.
You could just morph into it.
You want another Bobby?
I'll take it.
You Bobby Daft out there.
He's some
Right,
Bobby.
well, we've got this thing that we need to get here quick. What we want it, Paul?
Motherwell Rangers, as we said, incredible week for Rangers.
They're rotten, man. How can you keep eating them?
Oh, I love them.
Love what? Them?
Magnificent. So take it away, mate.
That's Christmas Eve, isn't it? That game.
What do you think about that, playing on Christmas Eve?
Brilliant, because I will disappear from the family. They will be going, we're going to have a lovely family Christmas Eve. Nope. I'll be up and running early doors after 9 o'clock, wee bit of breakfast, and then I'll see you later. I'll see you Christmas morning.
Do you think the players would rather could have been played on the Saturday, couldn't they?
I quite like.
Could have been 12 o'clock Christmas Eve, probably. I think, see, when you play, you don't care.
Nah.
Because you're used to getting up your Christmas. We spoke about Christmas
Definitely.
Day. You don't care. I think it's an extra day, a day later, a day before Christmas. Probably means that a lot of boys need to be more organised with their presents. Although there might be some still sneaking out after the game to try and pick up a few presents.
Present I'll happily get. Sorry mate, keep talking.
But that was the norm, wasn't it, Faddy, a wee bit back in the day, that you always you trained in Christmas Day as well. So and New Year's Day we played in Boxing Day, and that was a sacrifice, wasn't it?
I think when you play, you know, you don't have these times with your family. You just need to.
But
You just need to deal with it. It's no. But I think the biggest thing's the fans. You know, it's all right saying to players, look, you're playing on Christmas Eve. If they says to the player, you're playing on Christmas Day, the players will play. It's the fans. The fans are, you know, having to go out on Christmas Eve and.
Do you know
maybe
they've
they've got
enjoy
things.
that,
I do. I think some of them.
A lot of them
will enjoy it, and look, we'll find out after it happens with their experience. But there'll be other ones that maybe can't make it. Your travel arrangements, stuff like that. So I know it's no far to go, but.
I think it's
got to be break coming up as well.
I like it. I like it, but there obviously got to be people unhappy with it. But I don't mind it.
It's got the brown trainers on there, look.
Aye, that's not.
Levine's in it.
Where is he?
Do you know what you can tell to it?
He's in a graveyard.
That's his back garden.
Pop his clogs, man. Isn't he? What? Pull that one back out. I'll need to send you a photo. I wore a jumper.
Paul Smith as well.
I thought it was a good jumper, and the boys absolutely slaughtered me, by the way.
I think it is, mate.
It says it was a still game jumper.
You can just tell he wants to be naked. You can just tell he wants to be naked in every one of these stuff, can't you?
I think that's
You can tell he's
December,
going to get naked right after it.
Build it up, look.
Build it up. Build it up to summer. He's in for
One
summer.
layer at a time.
He's definitely got a thong on.
I tell you what, he should have Packy Bonner's gloves on or something, wouldn't it? Just to make it better, you know, a wee bit more exciting.
Night on the tiles.
He's away on holiday there.
See anybody
in Bologna.
does that?
Drink it, isn't it?
He's in Bologna.
I lose big respect for people that nick about with jumpers like that on stage. The way you go. You piece.
Oh, what else have I got? Sorry, lads. Oh, he's got a wee short sleeve shirt on at the Alps.
Sorry.
He's up the Alps. Oh, but he's got his hand on his stomach.
sorry.
He's just eating.
Some back garden he's got, isn't it?
What's he doing? What's on in the belly for?
What's up with Daniel? What didn't you ask for at the barber?
See, we'd have been going like that or something, you know,
head
I'd have been better, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Imagine Daniel O'Donnell talking like dapper. That very, that's the best one.
Oh, check the foot. He's playing for the Czech Republic. Yeah, look.
Look at the jeans.
Look at the jeans. There, lads.
Nah, no having that.
He's meant for Daniel to Dan.
Aye.
He's just standing like Dan O'Donnell.
Fan, eh?
Isn't he? He's got that poster
That's class, man.
the last lads for December. Go on, Dan. You've got yourself, son.
Fucking Dracula.
He's a Daniel O'Donnell song.
I don't know anything about Daniel O'Donnell.
No, I don't know any songs.
I would love
just
to know a Daniel O'Donnell song.
They
make him
some
one of
my granny just all the
They
time.
make him one, yeah.
My granny loved Daniel.
Get Daniel doing the Wings Challenge.
Good shout.
Innit? Who would he go up against, mate?
Packy Bonner.
Oh, there you go.
That's tremendous.
That bit of
Innit?
cracking laugh, that
His
one.
Dester's coming good.
Make me
I know.
nervous.
What about, you're
player.
talking about Derek McInnes, what about that quote? The goal, it's like Archie Gemmell. No, his goal.
The Betis goal.
Aye, where he just chopped and hit it.
Some goal, but
Couldn't believe
was
it. Couldn't believe
I
it.
just, but I never could that.
Mate, what have you seen the goal?
Is he coming good?
What a player.
Do you know something?
goals,
Maybe he's becoming a wee bit fitter. When you heard Clement talking about he was disappointed in the fitness levels and what he expects. So maybe even a 5-10% fitter Dessers is going to show a wee bit more. And obviously he scored last night. I saw a wee clip of the goal coming in the train there. So just that, maybe that wee bit of sharpness, fitness, whatever you want to call it, it's made a wee difference. But I thought, and I watched him as I started the season, I thought, no, he's trying, he's getting it all, but is he good enough?
Right, even the penalties on it sharp, isn't it?
His movement's good.
I didn't see the
scored me on
penalty,
Danilo.
sorry. Aye.
Because he's out for 4 months.
No, I mean, like, even if he was fit, I think he's a better fit, like, finisher than Danilo, aye.
Danilo needs a lot of chances, doesn't he?
And is he a happy chappy? He looks merely a happy chappy.
That other way, will you? Set, man.
Some sprouts for dinner, mate.
Oh. Can you believe, though, that they can go top of the league now, Rangers?
Mad, didn't
You wouldn't even give that a thought.
I know,
about
mate.
3-4 weeks ago. You weren't even contemplating that. You were putting all your eggs in the one basket in terms of, can you win the League Cup final? And that was it, you know, get a bit of silverware, put a smile on the Rangers fans' faces. But I didn't see that. And I didn't see the results and the performances for Celtic deteriorating as much. So I'm already thinking, I know, and I always do it, it's stupid. I'm already thinking about the Old Firm, Ken, innit? You know, it's like,
no, I think that's natural.
Aye.
I think it's not because it was one when they came in. That was 8 points. Then when you always look to even after the last one, you look to the next one and say, well, what's the situation going to be? Now they've got a chance to go top of the league is quite incredible.
Who's favourites for that game?
But that's what I'm saying. That's when you would expect Celtic to kind of, you know, step up to the mark, wouldn't you? Their level's going to come up. They're hurt, they're stung, all that sort of stuff. It does hurt you when you're getting pelters and so they need to show that they're still good players. They're still a good team. You know, I think they're still good players, but it's a team. You know, that's the manager's job.
Yeah, there's still games leading up to
put that together, and so I'm just happy. Well, personally happy that it looks as if it's going to be a wee bit more exciting.
Any concerns about injuries? Don't want to be putting negative on.
What happened?
Chums came off last night.
Did Ruth went off? I was getting a rundown for the missus. She was telling us. So
just
what happened to players? Aren't they? Luton especially.
Don't know. I was watching the game, but I didn't see what happened. I just saw he come off early, walked off. He was fuming and straight down the tunnel. So
he must have picked up.
He just can't get. He gets fit to a point, doesn't he? And he can't sustain it.
So it'll take Clement a year or two, or a season or two, to get. Did you see? Hold on, I saw a video. Did you see Clement that video with him in the gym?
No. Aye.
Fucking beast.
Monster.
He's a beast.
Monster.
He's got the weight thing best.
It's like Bane, isn't it?
He's doing the pull-ups and all that. You ought to see it, and he's doing the weights, and I don't know what it was. It just come up and what's that thing you get? Instagram thing.
I seen it as well.
Carol's put me on that Instagram.
He's in social media. Come on.
Has he?
Aye, he's got a team at
You need to go and see it.
See, who thinks favourites for the Celtic Rangers game? As we sit here
there
right
you
now.
go. I don't think there's. It's dead. It's intriguing. It's a toss. I think it's a toss-up. Do you like a toss?
I think Celtic, but they've been at home.
The
I know that,
home.
to be fair, they have been struggling at home, haven't they? But just think with the crowd there, there'll be no Rangers fans, will there?
No.
Is that still happening? Is that still the case?
No.
Oh, fucking
bullshit.
Right together, man. That's mental.
He's singing before the game, isn't it? We've got him out singing.
Big packy baller. Brilliant.
What about Motherwell, Kettlewell? Critical period for him now, innit?
Aye, 2 big games coming up.
Aye, they've not managed to win games. Last week they got a clean sheet, but they're not winning games, but at least they're getting some draws. But they need to start winning.
Yeah.
They need to start winning. It's a tough game for them, but I think that getting a clean sheet against a good St Mirren side, you know, at St Mirren,
positive.
will give them a positive because their games where they've been gone behind and they've having to come back, they're getting away sloppy goals. Should give them a wee bit of confidence that they can actually, you know, go in and affect the game. So they need to start winning. Like, I think it's 14 games without a win. That's too many.
Yeah.
But they're still, I think, 5 points ahead of Livingston. It's no that this season I thought Motherwell will be challenging for top 6 potential European spots, especially with the start they had. And I think if they can get back to, you know, just get that first win, it'll give them such a lift and hopefully means they can start looking up the table, but they need to get the win.
They play Livy next week as well. What a massive game that is, isn't it?
Aye. I think they'll be alright. I really do. I know there was when you don't win for so long, the pressure is ultimately going to be on the manager, and the pressure is there. But I think Stuart Kettlewell's the right man to turn it round.
So do
I mean,
I think
players are
there's been
still
good
playing
parts
for
in
them,
it. Aye, you can see that. They've come
So how
feel like 2 goals down in 90 minutes.
Do you think
He
that?
deserves a wee bit of...
Aye, wee bit of leeway.
Definitely when he came in when
And
they
I
were...
think because of the turnaround when he did come in,
Yeah.
and they were phenomenal. And then the start of the season, the levels of performance were different class, but it was just getting that a couple of victories. Should have kicked him on.
You said it, losing big players as well, innit? Van Veen and then
Leonard
Miller gets injured as well.
There's some chances, even Vincent Miller,
Miller, I know
chances.
that. Just shows you how a young man can be missed so much, you know. Oh, but and by the aye, is he no a bad player? Aye, you've got a few bad players in Scottish football.
What about that?
That's shocking, man, lads.
Actually, I was going out the fourth. I was going out. Is it Queen's Ferry Bridge when that come on? I was going. What is this boy on, by the way?
Aye, what is
He's
it?
done it.
Aye.
By the way, and then I recognised the symptoms. Aye, it's the men's menopause, isn't it? I think he's going through that. I really do.
Need to send him
And it's not been cheap.
He needs that calendar.
I really think.
We're going to send this to Derek Adams.
Aye, that's what he
Cheer
needs.
you up, wee man.
I think that's, by the way, there is
rubbish.
it's clear, he looks a wee bit down, a wee bit,
Pretty baffling, mate.
Pick yourself up a wee bit. Look on the
Why did
brighter
they-
side
aye, why
of
did
life,
they
mate.
take- There was,
You know
there's a
their
lot-
shift, isn't it? You've got the best job in the world.
And do you want to know why I was laughing? Then I was shouting at the motor. I know I'm shouting at the radio, not the motor.
Shout at your motor.
I've just watched. I watched a cracking game. It was Dunfermline Thistle. Thistle won 2-1. It was a brilliant game from start to finish in the Championship. I've seen a lot of good games. Hey, by the way,
Man, you Liverpool.
I've seen a lot of horrible games. Italian games. English, the best league in the world,
man,
in
you
England.
say Liverpool, man, yeah.
What was that game? Was it? I'd never seen it, but
Oh,
I've seen
fucking
some.
crap.
Crap, innit? And then, so I think he was way out of order.
I think
by-
when
Came out and said sorry, but
think-
he's only apologised for mentioning his former employer.
Aye, I think
What is
that,
it?
but that was a big thing because he said the standard was rubbish. He said that his Morecambe team are 100 times better than Ross County.
Lies.
I'm not-
I think that maybe part of his thinking was his budget in Morecambe
he said.
and the players that he could get from Morecambe compared to maybe what they're having to pay players at Ross County. It was maybe a. I'm trying to give him a wee bit of slack. I played with
Yeah,
Derek.
yeah.
I like Derek Adams. He was good teammate. I think he's done
I used
well.
to see him in the.
But I think he's unhappy with the standard of his team compared to what they're spending in wages.
He said that, didn't
But you
he?
spent-
Rather
Yeah,
than
boys, up
I know
here,
you
mate,
do,
didn't
I know you do, but then the league, the standards rubbish. I mean, we don't talk up our football enough, and then you've got an actual manager in the league coming out and saying the standards rubbish.
It's no
It's
rubbish.
not for you.
A lot of
It's not
good
for you to say.
Correct, but
I
Bill
don't
said
think-
Faddy,
mate.
and
Do you play in League? We used to call it League Poo, mate. That's how what it was like.
A lot
League
of
Two
good
and
players. A lot of good players in
I
in
think you're
Scotland.
absolutely bang on the money. It's not for him to say concentrate on your own team. By the way,
Better.
let and obviously he's a big figure in Scottish football and all that, and obviously in sports scene and all that, and he's got his opinion. And I watch a lot of games and that, and I watch a lot of games obviously now in Italy, and I watch them all the time. I watch for half 11 on a Sunday right up to 9 o'clock at night. I see some poor games. I see sometimes they're technically not that great, but what more than often what I see in Scottish football is good, exciting
Exciting,
games.
it is exciting.
It's exciting.
Spot on, mate.
I think it's
I
hard
just-
because you will get games that are rubbish, as you say, in every league. But in our league, there's like 5 or 6 teams that are fighting for survival. So sometimes it's not going to be great and pretty because we've got such a small league that when you go on a bad run, managers lose their job, they become under pressure. And it becomes, obviously football is about the result, but sometimes it is just about getting that result, however you get it. But we've got very good players. We have very good players in our league, and we've got good teams that, but probably the worst thing was the 3 teams won in Europe against Feyenoord, Betis
I know,
and
that's
Frankfurt,
crazy.
which is mental. And
He said
after
that-
a loss.
Did he say that after that?
Aye.
No, but
After a
by the
loss.
way, there's another side to it. Did you see the interview you did with the county guys? It's totally different for the one he done with
No, did he say?
where it was BBC.
did it?
Aye, it was mere control. I don't know if it was maybe 5 minutes later.
He did
Maybe
say
that
it
was
was
a
right
key
after,
thing.
didn't he?
Aye, but still, you've got to be cute and clever enough to keep your
that was
emotions at
baffling.
bay.
That really
but
was.
to tag everybody as being we're crap or rubbish. No.
How do you think the players would have the Ross
Raging.
County players would have-
Raging.
You would be fuming with that, wouldn't you?
How do you feel? Do
I
you want to
know.
go? Do you want to go and play for him? Do you want to? How do you feel about him the next
That's
morning?
what makes it even more baffling, isn't it? That you're trying to get the best of the players and he's coming up with that stuff.
I know, and it's hard. That's what I think. If you saying that, it's hard enough to attract players up north because it's a. Hey, by the way, they're a great club, County.
How's he going to get players up there now? Come and say for.
Wow.
You said it was shite.
Aye.
Do you know Jim Gannon done the exact same thing?
You said it was shite. Why would I come up and play with
I
it?
know. And that's is that what you think of me? I'm not a good enough player. I'm not good enough. Your game's crap. He's
Was Gammon like that?
He's lost
Jim
it.
Gammon.
Gammon.
Jim Gammon was
Gammon,
exactly
you got a
the
piece in
same.
Gammon, by the way.
See every sort of video analysis we done. It was never on our team. It was never on the team I'm playing. It was on his
Stockport team. Oh, they
Everyone. And see, every time we done like prep for a game on the pitch, everybody was not as good as this player or this
See,
player
that's
for Stockport.
bullshit.
And it never
You
going to work.
switch off. You
You're
switch
like,
off
shut
right
up.
away. You,
What outfit would you like to see Derek Adams in? Pick your outfit
Keep
for
going.
him.
That's too safe.
I want-
For him to say sorry. If he's coming out
the
and say
December
sorry.
one. The December.
Aye, the red. It's the red
Say it to
Dracula.
December.
Dracula.
Right, Derek.
that one.
We need you in this.
Aye, the Dracula.
Apologise.
to be the December. And
He's not going to
That's the
apologise.
one. Dracula.
It's not even. Come on, like, you know, look at the.
Need him in that.
You got to sometimes look at the positive. I know your team's just been beat last minute goal or whatever, but come on.
See if his chair had beat his boys if he said that. Do you?
I don't know
dis-
you'd have been happy.
I laughed, and then I got angry.
Uh-huh.
And then I laughed again, and then I got angry. I was like,
That was quite funny, but
It's because of how, like, it was like an attack on the game.
Aye,
This is our game.
this is your,
You know,
aye.
League Two must have changed since I played in it, mate. Because honestly, I'm not just saying this to fit what we're talking about, but I fucking hate, I said that on the podcast, man, I hated League Two.
it's not just Boomball, innit?
a boom ball, mate. Ball never touched the deck.
Right,
Never
well, there
touched
you
the
go.
deck, mate. Again, I don't know if it's changed. That was what, 8-9 years ago, so maybe it has
I think
changed.
football in general's changed. It's no like it's all coached and about systems and how the system functions, and everybody needs to play within it. We don't get as many individual players that go and do something a wee bit different. So there has been a change in the game, but you would then say that players are having to be better technically to take the ball because they all need to be comfortable. I'm not saying everybody is, and look, Scottish football's not amazing. It's no that everything's fantastic, but we've got good players. We've got good teams in the league.
Keep our national
Jan
side,
Dand is a lovely football
Keep
player
our
at County now.
Fantastic player.
Aye.
Lovely football player.
Who's he got? He scored a
Aye, couple of
top
weeks ago.
goal. Even our national side, we're in a good place at the
Place
minute
ahead.
as well. What you say about the teams in Europe and all that.
The players playing in Europe. Lewis
Man, that's just
coming
it.
through at Hamilton, going to Aberdeen and now ripping up in Serie A. You've got the boys in England that have made the move. Dan Christie's now
McGinn's.
playing as like a 6 for Bournemouth. They're flying.
Brilliant, Christianity.
Aye.
McGinn.
Brilliant. McGinn.
McGinn, Robertson, all these players
Unbelievable.
that we've
Hickey.
produced.
Hickey and that. I
The
don't
list
get
goes
it.
on, doesn't it?
Yeah, Edinburgh Derby coming up 27th of December. Massive game.
Huge game.
Huge. Hibs need a positive result at Dingwall. going into it.
Be interesting to see how those.
Bad one last week, wasn't it? Away at St Johnstone, losing away at St Johnstone.
What about the beige? What about the big beige man? He's
Their
phenomenal.
trousers
isn't
are incredible. I think he's in Daniel's wardrobe.
Right,
I've
looks
not
like
seen he's been in Daniel's
I've not
wardrobe.
saw any clips. I just saw a wee bit on the phone and he's got a beige top on. He's watching
Daniel
this
O'Donnell.
podcast, by the way. He's thriving on the beige.
He cranked the trousers up a notch
Did he?
last
Where
night,
did he
I
go
know.
with?
St Johnstone,
They
we
were-
need
they
a
were
Levine. We need a
just
Levine
not a
calendar.
nice colour.
We need it. Aye.
We need a Levine
what
calendar.
Oh, aye, he'd do that.
He
I
would
think he'd do that.
That'd be
now.
incredible.
I think they were in between like brown and green.
Oh, he's gone for
His
it.
trousers last
Can I
night.
khaki?
Khaki.
No, they weren't as,
Camouflage
no,
mode.
they weren't as good as khaki.
Weren't as good as
They're like a
that.
fart colour, aren't they?
they were.
He stepped
weird.
up to the
That's
mark,
brilliant.
didn't he?
He's just
not giving
living
a
life,
fuck,
isn't he?
yeah.
He's
Aye,
just
he's not
doesn't
giving a
care.
fuck.
What about we at
Doesn't
the
care.
Levitt's pass though? That must drive you mad as a
What?
manager. Levitt's pass for the goal. I mean, you've got the two. We said it the other day. Right centre half,
There's a
left
spare
centre half.
man standing in 20 yards
I
of
don't know
space.
what
You
he's
see the
thinking.
guys actually trying to ping into me. There's two guys actually standing 2
That's
yards
what I couldn't
either
get.
side though.
See if they came and pressed him, it'd be, that's fine. Beat their
press,
but
eh?
he's kicking it to where they were standing.
Short up.
Aye, the thing is as well, I know they've obviously been asked to set up like that, but the goalie can do that.
Aye, he's stood right beside him.
Like, he should go wide to the right centre back. Well, if he executes a pass, everybody's saying it's a great pass, but that's a pass you don't need to take a risk with at that stage of the game because they're kind of half positions.
Yeah.
Just
St Johnstone with a much better team, no went.
by the way,
Do
what a
Hibs miss
finish.
Newell massively when he's not playing?
Aye, Neil's very good. I think
Yeah.
he's underrated. Take the boys. He'll drive
good
forward,
decisions,
makes
doesn't
good forward passes.
Big experience.
He's, I mean, hard in the tackle as well.
Yeah.
Aye, they miss him. Definitely, such a good player. I think he's very underrated, Joe. Neil.
And Hearts getting a great result at Celtic Park as well.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't see that coming.
Need to give Nazy credit because we actually never on Monday, which you brought up.
Aye,
You should
I
have given
did.
him the
Aye,
credit.
I mean,
It's still rolling,
can you
it?
remember back to last Thursday when you went like Celtic Hearts? Where did we all go? We went
Celtic straight away,
Celtic. But it wasn't even a. Didn't even think Hearts had a hope in hell of going there and producing.
But Shankman's header,
Great header.
incredible.
Off that big nut.
Some power. he's
5
got.
million for Shanklin.
Would you do
Oh,
it,
there.
Dale?
18 months would you put?
It wouldn't cost 5 million.
Nah, free.
Aye.
Wouldn't
I
cost
said 85. Then why would you not pay that?
Would you do? Aye.
Aye, well, look at. Look, you always go abroad and think, oh, we'll get this guy because he's got a sexier name and all that.
Donald.
Bro, what age is Shanklin? 28, 29?
You get how much?
Slady picked Shanklin for his young player of the year.
He's a good age.
Actually, wasn't it? It was you.
He's a good age. He's matured well. He's always was a good player. So he is, and it's just all the pieces have just all kind of fitted together. And he's
for me, he's better than Dessers.
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
So
I'd agree with that.
What was Dessers, 4 million?
I think he was.
So I think Shanklin's an upgrade on Dessers.
Definitely.
And I'm no bashing him because he's scored 3 and 4. I think Dessers, and he does look like he can score goals. I just think Shanklin's got more of his game.
All right. Well, who'd be your favourites going into that Edinburgh derby? Hearts.
Aye.
Again.
Aye.
Fixtures.
The jam. Well, Hibs. There's going to be a reaction, of course there is. But after you beat Celtic at Parkhead 2-0, by the way, the confidence
Where is it?
flowing through your veins, isn't it?
Easter Road.
Easter Road.
But Hearts have got a great record at Easter Road. As I used to hark back on to the 3 years I was at Hearts, I never tasted defeat against Hibs.
Did you know?
No.
Huh?
No, that's quite good, isn't it?
Message saying that final you were talking about, you absolutely ran the show in the final.
No way.
I swear, mate, somebody messaged me saying Derek's down playing that final. He absolutely ran the show in the game.
No. But see that fixture? But Hearts, no.
What a legend, yeah.
Hearts have got a good record, by the way, at Easter Road.
What about that final?
See it again.
Brilliant, huh?
See it again.
No.
Can't even remember. Not even bothered.
Not even bothered.
Well done. I'm concentrating on staying alive. That's what it's all about in this day and age.
Staying alive.
We don't sing enough in this thing, mate. We should get.
He's a song, yeah? He's a song. He's a Daniel.
I need to get the lyrics
Wonder
up.
what is Daniel O'Donnell's sort of biggest song?
Google a Daniel O'Donnell and get it up.
I can't. I don't want to remember. She died about 20 years ago, mate.
Go and find a Daniel O'Donnell song.
You
Yeah.
get the song while he's looking for one.
24 years
See if
ago.
we didn't sing enough.
Does he still
There's
bring
been
songs
hundreds.
yet?
I said last week about what's my favourite.
Christmas.
It's the other one. It's that driving home from
Christmas.
It's what do you call him?
Chris
That guy for Chris Rea. And that's because I was at Sunderland at the time, and I remember driving up the road
Singing
to
it.
see the boys, my 3, and they were all Waynes, right enough. They're all, and I couldn't wait to see them that come on, and I was getting all dead emotional.
Great.
Aye, I was. Aye, I loved that. Aye.
See if you'd done it now, you'd be greeting, wouldn't you think?
Aye. No, I'm
Go and see them again.
Because Lewis comes in after training, and I'm sitting in the flat, and he comes up and he just, my wee baldy da, just pats me in the head and all that. Do you know what I mean? And they
Do you
could
miss some of her?
Aye, of course, I love when the 3 of them
Together.
are together. And the best time, this is terrible, I'm going to say, the best time I've ever had with them was when we had COVID. Because we were staying up in Blackwood at the time, near Les Mahago. And so for 6 weeks, we were all together. And they were out the back garden playing heady football and all that. And
Brilliant, mate.
aye, I couldn't get a look in, man. They were, and I just loved, because they were like, although they're men, they were just like me.
Boys again.
Aye, that's what, and they were wrestling about with each other, fighting with each other, and I was getting into it, I loved it. And it's just, see that, I was going to say bring back COVID. But you can't bring back COVID, but it was, I had 6 weeks, and I think Carol would even say that, I absolutely did an absolute ball.
How come COVID only lasted 6 weeks for you and fucking 2 years for everyone else?
Because he had to disappear
Go
and
back.
start playing and all that, but it was...
Your boys now, they're older as well, aren't they?
Aye, they're no pat me in the head. My daughter would pat me in the head and go, my wee baldy there. No problem. No issue, but 2 of them were 15 and 11.
And are your 2 boys close?
Aye.
Tight?
Aye.
Good.
I mean, they're 4 years in between them, but they all got on fine. They all got on well. Aye.
There's nothing better than seeing. I love when they go together. When they go on holiday, they went to Ibiza last year? What's that place in Ibiza? They go to the famous
Cafe Mambo.
Aye, they were there. Aye, they booked into that. What's the other one? Where the Linekers got it.
When?
Ocean Beach or
I'm trying
something.
for a shot to man.
So they
long
go
I've been
there.
We need to go over a ball, mate. I'm desperate to see more to play.
I just get the old custard
my
pie.
God.
I was trying to get in.
You know, United?
No way, they're not taking me. They don't trust me.
No.
The other day.
You'll keep
So
me
I was gutted.
I didn't know any songs.
Nah.
None
Right,
mate.
come on, we need to wrap this up because I can hear them downstairs waiting. Aberdeen, massive 3 points last night. I actually
huge.
feared from it 1-0
By the
down.
way, and when I
Bielski.
get in late last night, I caught the end of this, man, and I just saw the clips of that. fucking.
Aye.
I think he'll be there. Miofsky won't be
Let
there.
him talk.
What,
see if he
after
goes.
January will Miofsky be there?
He'll be out in
I don't
January.
think so.
Hey,
Nah.
I don't think
He's
so.
top notch, isn't he?
Aye,
Where's England?
I think he could, aye.
or Scotland.
Aye.
Maybe.
He might be.
Would you take him to Celtic? Is he good enough to play for Celtic?
Aye,
What?
I think so.
Are you kidding me on? Of
not better
course he
Kyogo.
is. Is
No,
he
but
good enough?
He's not better than
Kyogo could be
Kyogo.
away.
By the way, I don't know.
And,
By
his
his
cup-
move, see that first
That's
first
right.
goal was different gravy,
Aye.
wasn't it? Where he'd get away for goal and guiding it and just that's perfection.
I mean, it's pretty similar in terms of if you give him service, he'll score. The problem is he's not getting enough service. And Aberdeen, if they've won the last 2 games, their home form's not, but their form in general's not been good enough. They don't
play enough.
create enough chances for him.
They
But
don't.
Miofsky's very, very good, aye. Very good. And I think playing in an actual attacking team.
Yeah.
I know Aberdeen are, they're in between. They've had the European games, they've had the cup final to kind of focus on. That's all gone now. They can focus on getting the best out of Miofsky, but they need to get him more chances. They need to get him more support. If he's still there, that is, then he'll score for fun.
They'll
They
miss
should
him.
have a
They'll
wee.
miss him big time.
See, if you're talking about goals, they should have a wee montage. What a good word that is. A wee montage of all his goals because they two
Who
last.
should?
Well, we should have that, something like that.
All right.
Show that, right? Because because I think he's a top striker.
Right, mate, we'll
there
get
you go.
Yeah, we'll get
A wee-
that.
can we have
Where
a
you want
wee-
it, just in the corner?
A
while
wee
we're talking?
a wee montage. Aye, can we not have that? A wee monitor and all that? I love that, by the way.
Right, come on, keep me short, let's go.
I want you going down the road with that. I know he's taking
fucking
that.
hell.
That's good with me. Let's get strapped
Stick
to
the other high fizz on and he'll give you a lift
You want
down the
one?
road.
That jumper is a belter, isn't it?
That's one of the best I've seen.
That's class,
Shoot
man.
that,
I
mate.
love
Right,
that.
here we
It's
go.
so
Shoot him.
Italian though,
But
isn't it? It's
he
a
looks
Christmas
Italian.
jumper that looks good.
Exactly, mate, have you all?
Oh, by the way, see what I noticed in the city centre? There's an awful lot of staring at each other's eyes and all that. Men and women.
What, women
just,
looking at you?
no, not me, each other. They're just on corners and just
I like
gaze into each other's eyes. And
I like
It's awkward,
that.
isn't it?
That was O'Donnell and Packy Bonner, wasn't it?
Chris McCart was the worst of that.
Aye,
Staring at
aye.
you.
Oh, done it.
what do you do if you were chatting up? What do you do if you're chatting up a bird? You know, you're not just kind of, it's like, kind of dead serious and all that.
There's the main man.
Is it, man? You're just straight in for that, aren't you, man?
Oh, is it?
There's
Oh,
the main
it's
man.
Jonathan.
Right,
Aye.
come on, let's pick this Coopen.
Right, let's go.
Ross County Hibs.
I'm going to go Hibs after that.
I'm going to Hibs, aye.
Rubbish game anyway.
Hibs.
Who cares?
Don't care about the Scottish
Standards
Shite, aye.
rubbish. Hibs.
I'm going to go a draw.
Aye.
Is he hungry?
I was going to go Ross County, but I'll go Hibs.
He must be starving.
What you?
Draw.
I'm going to go
Don't tell me fuck off.
Hibs.
Hibs. Derek Hibs, Ross County.
Yeah, I went Hibs.
Hibs, right.
Says Hibs, aye.
Hearts, St Mirren.
Hearts.
Jam tarts for me.
Hearts.
Draw.
Oh.
Wow.
Draw for me.
Dundee, Aberdeen. Dundee.
Dundee for me.
I'm going to go Aberdeen. I know I don't like the way they play, but I'm going to go them. Because
Aberdeen.
Say it, Livy.
Celtic.
I love that noise.
Celtic.
That's why I picked that. It's got the wee ding.
That
The wee ding one. But
aye,
That
Celtic.
scooter.
Celtic, let's go to
Celtic.
get there.
Massive game missed.
Massive.
From Alex St Johnston.
Kelly. I was going to get the one that goes. Can you get it?
Kelly.
Kelly.
Aye, come on up for me.
Motherwell Rangers.
Rangers.
Aye, they're a good place at the minute. They'll want to.
I'm going draw.
Motherwell.
You're going what?
Draw.
Motherwell's got to win.
Oh,
You're going
try to give
draw?
me a Celtic
He
fans.
always does well against Celtic.
Motherwell's
Rangers.
going to win.
Uh-huh.
They'll get the first one.
Rangers will
Tell
win.
I'll go draw.
Where you going?
Is it for
Motherwell.
Park?
Motherwell got to win.
You took Aberdeen last week, I know, didn't you?
Aye. Nearly.
Nah.
Motherwell win.
Boys, what a year.
I like
Let's say
Motherwell,
Merry
but-
Christmas to everyone that watches as well.
Aye, hey.
And a massive Merry Christmas
Merry
to
Christmas,
Daniel O'Donnell
everybody.
as well.
Have a good one.
Hope
Have a-
Daniel O'Donnell
have
is
a
the
great
best.
Christmas,
Christmas.
Daniel.
Right, I'm going to be back to work. Come on.
Right, boys, been
Let's go on that
brilliant. All the
bomb
best.
site.
These are horrendous.
Wait, I think